Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna take a look at basically video here where I carry a Shyvana, as the title kinda includes. This game was quite insane. Basically, my whole team was flaming me, except my mid, because I was stupid with my mid, but being too cute with my mid didn't really change anything. So you know, there's that. So yo, yes, I can have this extended as well. Anyways, basically, my whole team is blaming me because I didn't gank pre 6 or whatever. Like, I didn't gank when they wanted me to gank because I didn't see why I should gank. And I will explain this later as we go further on into the video. But yeah, I started with a pretty simple clear here actually. I like not a clear, but like yeah, I guess you call it clear. Like the first half of the clear is like standard. I just do red. Keep in mind, my team was actually flaming each other in pre-game in the lobby because I think it was Nasus who said Shyvana was a useless jungler, while Tristana was saying that Senna was a useless support. That kind of puts things into the perspective of how this game is gonna go. It's not like they want to perform right now. But yeah, I do a the standard clear here, not optimally, because my burn actually runs out just as the small ones here are about to spawn, so it's kind of whatever. At this point, I look mid and I realize that Yasuo is really just shoving my set in under the turret. And I kind of thought that, maybe I can do, maybe my set will be able to clear the wave and just maybe do a counter push. But I figured that there might be a chance that I could maybe get a kill here, or at least get Yasuo a flash. So I try and get up behind him, but unfortunately, my set is not keen right now. So, I proc the passive and, like, the rune, I think it's bone plating? Or whatever. And then he just follows me and backs off. But we got his flash, which is actually worth, because I didn't burn anything. Didn't get a dark harvest, which kinda sucks. And his Shin rotates down on me and doesn't do anything except for, like, ward. So I don't know if Fiddle is about to come, so I pull it this way and decide to, that. But when I realize Fiddle doesn't really come immediately, I don't really do anything about it. I ping the river here because I think maybe he's down there. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a tiny bit because it's quite loud. There you go. But yeah, I didn't really know where Fiddle were, so I just kind of went okay. Maybe he's up there where he should be, right? So I do this, clear there, kind of bug up the clear, and I rush straight down towards the skull crab. And Fiddle is hovering towards mid-side a bit here. I don't know that's this, of course. Actually, I should maybe just show what I know. I know this much about the map right now. But yeah, I go for a gank here. And I know that Fiddle is going to be on that side of the map. But my set does that. Just kind of runs in and stays instead of just trying to get the fuck out. So he ends up burning flash, which is not really ideal. Yo, can I go back on me? Yo, where am I? There we go. No, fuck. There we go. No, what? Oh, it must be this one. No, what? Why can't I clear? What? There we go. So Fiddler's there, and he takes my camp. Actually, we don't really exchange anything, but I ping that he's on his way there, which surely enough, no, he definitely is. He's over here right now. But so I've pinged at this point that he's bot side, right? But I feel like this elo, which is basically gold elo, I feel like unless they immediately gank, like when you ping, if the enemy jungler ganks immediately, then your lane's gonna rotate. But if just pinging that they're in the general areas, you should probably maybe back off, get ready to rotate. They don't really do that. But yeah, they don't die and they go back up, and then it really happens. I get another camp. Now at this point, Fiddle is ahead of me by just a tiny bit, but it doesn't really bother me, at all. I realized that he didn't go back, so he's not really suited in any way to really go help me, Then realized he also was missing, so maybe I thought it was Ward, but it wasn't, so yeah. Fiddle is then doing what you never really should do as a jungler, which is, constantly clearing. Then get my Drake here. And then go for a gank here, but then Zed pings me off, so just listen. Realize also it was warded. Just immediately back off. And then so actually clears the ward that were in the river, a pink ward. And then do some weird clear here, just because I kind of want to get my level 6. Reasonably manner in time. Can I show gold actually? That's something that just dawned on me. I can hide the kill callouts. Where's these? This one? Yeah, want that gone. I guess we can have objective timers, so you can also follow that. Yeah, how does show gold here? How is it again? Holding down tab? No, that makes it go away, right? I don't know. Figure that out. But yeah, I know Fiddler's gonna gank mid here. Because he wished that spot and he hit level 6, so he's gonna gank. But my mid laner dies, so yeah, that happens. My mid laner's not really gonna help me here, even though we are dude, so that's, whatever. Just keep clearing. Basically what you want to do with Shyvana is scale, because I realized in this game there's really no one on the opposite team who's gonna be able to outscale me. Because, I'm here doing, maybe I can, but I'm out here, out here constantly farming as Shyvana, and you basically want to keep farming as Shyvana as long as you can do it for free, Now Yasuo is missing and he then goes for a gank top, which happens, and Yasuo also is 100 IQ and 200 IQ. And what's my red or my blue? But they don't utilize this for anything. Fun fact, they just walk away. They don't realize that I'm taking it. It'll take its scuttle and whatever. Takes a scuttle and he sets up a gank, and I, don't know this because we have no vision on him. So I just kind of go, yo, let me just gank, but then Fiddle is there. So I just ult right out, throw down an E. And then back. Alright, you can see the gold here. Currently the one with the most gold on my team, but we are quite a lot of gold behind. I can hide the HUD like that, I actually didn't know that. Alright, interesting. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Anyways, I clear again. This time I'm gonna clear down towards spot. Slash mid. Because I cleared, my top side, but I figured that if I can just keep clearing my jungle over and over again, I will eventually just outscale. Which is what I'm going for. The entire game is just me playing for the outscale potential that our team has. Because we have Nasus who's gonna infinitely scale, right? And then we have me who's just gonna outscale Fiddle with Dark Harvest, because I have Dark Harvest news, so I'm just gonna outscale. Yasuo is gonna outscale Zed, Twitch is gonna outscale Tristana, Senna is gonna outscale Not really fresh, the bow scale quite the same. As might there for more HP. So I'm gonna try and go for a kill. And then Shin ultimate comes in. I'll just do this. So I flash, and he's so lucky that he's just barely not in the reach of the E. But no, he's like a Yasuo player, so he has to overstay because wave, and he thinks he can outplay us. So range, bitch, get fucking destroyed. You never really want to leave a lane unless you think you're gonna lose the lane when you're ganking a Shyvana, because you can just keep throwing out E's like that. And here I look bot, and I realized that, you know, Twitch is bot. So I think we're going for it, but my team is not really following up. We're only somewhat following up, but whatever. And I don't have my mid laner. He died again. Or died. So, but I really don't want to go for anything where I don't know where Yasuo is. I knew he was back, but I didn't know where he was going. Now I know he's going top for some reason. Shin is going mid. I then hear actually spot Fiddle on the ward, so I'm like, yo, counter jungle time, bitch. At this point you might be thinking, yo, who's stronger, you or Fiddle? And I'm gonna say it should be Fiddle, but we'll see why Shyvana is insanely broken whenever you have like something like a Senna. Like, just look at the items, right? So just fucking destroy them. I don't know where Fiddle, Twitch is going, and I don't know why my Tristana didn't follow all the way. Probably because she's pissed and she's solo losing lane. That happens. I get this one, and I don't know where Twitch is, so I'm kind of stuck. And then ping for, you know, help here from the Tristana, but Tristana is pissed. She was this pre-game, so I'm not gonna get any help. Like, it's fine because I'm playing Shyvana, but imagine if I were playing something that was a bit weaker, like, you know, soloing Drakes. Like, if this had been earlier, if I were, for instance, Rengar or something, I might have needed Shyvana unironically there. And like, you know, we then spot Fiddle again going bot, and I'm like, yo, we can actually fight here. Because I have my Drake form. I'm weaker because I don't have as much HP, so I'm gonna have to play it a bit safer, but, you know, I'm weak. I just kind of hover here because in case Fiddle is gonna dive Sinner. But that really never happens, you know, so I just end up backing. So just back off, and Fiddle is still bot, which I actually don't know he is, by the way. But he stays quite a while. And at this point I'm just thinking, you know, let me just farm again. Because now I'm actually ahead of Fiddle. I'm level 9, he's level 8, and I have 20 more CS than him. And I have this exact same amount of kills. And Fiddle ganks, I think he ults, but he doesn't actually gain anything from this. So that's nice. I then realized that my Zed is fighting Yasuo. So I just kinda, you know, thought maybe he'd walked up here, but when I saw him on the bot wall, I was like, alright, whatever, really. Then he then picks up some HP. And I don't think my Zed actually registers just mentally that he can't fight Yasuo right now. Yasuo is full HP and Zed is not. So Zed ends up, guess what? Ends up not dying right now, at least. And this is why I just kinda do this. I could have won that one, but I didn't really want to commit to it because I didn't know where Fiddle was. And I saw her, you know, Thresh here now. So I'm like, yeah, good thing I didn't go for that. So trend you might notice if you look at the itemization is no one on my team is buying pink wards except me and Zed. Instead I just bought some now, which is like the first time I think. And Tristana is hyper-trolling buying static shiv as the first item. You never want to do that if you're playing Tristana. At no point is that your first item. You're either gonna go Storm Racer or you're gonna go Infinity Edge. You might go Blade of the Rune King, but there's no reason. Now here I look top and they're all low, so I'm like, yo, can definitely go for like some kills. And then decide, you know, hey, yo, let's kill Phil. Realize that Thresh is extremely fast, so I flash E him and he dies. Double kill for 1, that's actually really good for me, because I'm now 5-0. With approximately 30% more CS than Fiddle, and Fiddle is dead, so his entire jungle is mine. Then think, yo, maybe I can take this, but then Shen zeroes up, so I'm like, nah fam, not gonna happen. I don't realize this is warded, so I'm like, can't back here. But I become aware that it's warded if Fiddle walks. Fiddle actually, instead of going mid, walked up towards me, up towards Shen. I would have been dead here, like there's no debating it. So I'm just like, yo, I'm out. So I need to go down here. Because I realized they're all mid, and I'm pretty close to getting my ultimate back up. And I think I have, I think I get close to full HP here, yeah. So here I don't know what happened since, you know, they're all backing off, but I realize Shen is rotating. But he's no longer top, so he's probably gonna rotate somewhere. So I think this is a bad idea to go for this one. Now this is where the most interesting thing is gonna happen. Notice how I don't have any flash now. For me right now, I am so close to getting my all breaks, and for some reason Nasus is pinging top. Now I don't realize why the fuck he would ping top, like at all. Because in my opinion, if he just comes to Drake, we are fighting a 5v5, like at worst, and at best like 5v4, right? We are 5, they're 4. So I, my 500 IQ, it's like, it's watch down, and I'm like, yo, snipe that Drake. Now I don't have any flash, and I get perma CC'd entire fight. Then my team is like, yo, haha, you bad. But then my team fucking out of nowhere decides to go in instead of just pulling the fuck out. Like, why would you do this? Like, there's no reason for you to ever do this. So, you know, the only person who lives is Tristana. And, yeah, why can't I move this one? Anasus. Which is really mediocre trade. Like, we could have gone, like, Drake for me, right? Given the shutdown to Twitch. Which would have been bad, right? But at least we got a Drake. Sorry for hitting the mic. And that would have been it. Now, Zed did go in because he committed to it, which is alright. So he could have been in 2 for a... like a 2 for... what's it called? A 2... like 2 for Drake, right? Which is not that bad considering we're now in Soul Point. And Zed is like worth less than a cannon minion. So in total, we're gonna give him like 1,000 gold. But again, this is just like the team just, for some reason, people in this elo just get a mental breakdown if they're not the one carrying. Because I don't know if you noticed, but everyone in this team is playing like a carry champion. Like, you can carry as Senna, you can carry as Shyvana, you can carry as Shen. I said, you can carry as Shyvana, you can carry as Nasus. No one is actually playing a champion that's just good into whatever they can, like whatever they have, because we have one AP source, which is me. It's basically like the worst thing that can basically happen, having all the AP source relying on me. Because I know if you notice, the enemy team is already starting to itemize towards full AD protection. Then I realized that we are like, that we were there because it was sworded, and we're like, alright. This time here I actually noticed that we can do something here. We get out a nice ult. So I ult in, I try and get some poke damage down. It actually sucks right now, right? Fortunately, Zed overcommits again, but I get some nice poke in on the enemy. Like on the Frisch here. The Frisch throws out his lantern here, which kinda spooks me a bit. Because I think like, oh maybe like Twitch is gonna come here, right? But I get him pretty low and I get a Dark Harvest stack, I think. Pretty sure I get a Dark Harvest stack here. No, I don't. Yeah, I did get a Dark Harvest stack actually. Don't mind. Just hid behind the chat. Can't see. At this point, I kinda needed Nasus to stop going top. Because he has TP. We know where everyone were. They were just mid and they rotated top. So if he just wanted to TP bot and said rotated up mid, or they switch places or something, we could do a lot more. Luckily for us, they don't just collapse on Nasus and just kill him. But yeah, my team then kinda ends mid. At this point I was starting to get a bit tilted, but I've learned to just ignore whatever the fuck my teammates are doing and just mute them. The only thing I really cared about was pings, in case they were gonna ping like summon a spell's cooldown or anything like that. But whatever they had to say, I just did not care about, because I knew if somebody's gonna carry right now, it's gonna be me. Now, we can wait for Nasus to scale, and we can wait for Senna to scale, but that's not what I wanted. I want to end this game right now, if I could, but I can't. But you'll see here in a bit, I'm gonna get like in a huge fight that's just gonna win me the game. Because I realize Drake is coming up here. And then, you know, Zed actually really outplays this Yasuo, and I try and snipe it because I'm a freak. Yeah. So I just shove in this wave. Now, in my opinion right now, what I'm thinking right now is Nasus is pinging me off for taking his wave, right? Why are you not going bot? Like, are you retarded or some shit? Look at the bot wave. There's a massive wave. So he walked from mid up towards me because top lane is his lane. It's like some fixation that Nasus and just in general laners have, is that I have one lane. I can't go in other lanes. If I don't go to my lane, the fucking, like, the world is gonna explode or some shit. Look at the wave, man. Like, you got 2 waves and then Ben and Drake. But nah, man. Top lane split push more important than getting the outermost turret at bot. So, this is where I would say that I'm the god. Basically just realized, you know, the Drake is going to attack them because I attacked them. So just go in. Throw out a nice combo on Fiddle, who then decides to hourglass. I'm like, yo, he can't smite. Free Drake, thank you. And he then dies. At this point I'm like, yo, nice. And then I see that and I'm like, yo, that one, maybe I can get a Dark Harvest off. But Twitch gets away, unfortunately. And I'm like, okay, fucking worth. We lost Shyvana. Who gives shit? She's inting anyways. But we got fucking soul, right? Like, we can't be any more, like, can't be any further ahead, really, than we are right now. Nasus didn't get anything top. We could have gotten a butt tower, which would have made it even better. But, you know, at least Nasus is stacking, which is alright, I guess. Just to look at, like, the damage I have and, like, the amount of stats I have right now. Can I actually hide the chat? I think I can, right? It's behind this one. Where's chat? The chat is so secondary right now. Yeah, there we go. Like, look. I am insanely fed right now. In total, I have 10,000 gold at this point. I am the one with most gold on my team. So here, Yasuo is like fighting me, and my Tristana is 2 IQ. She gets ulted, right? And then instead of going like towards the turret, she then just goes away. Why? Why would do that? Now I spot Fiddle on a ward up there, right? So I'm like, yo, not gonna fight Fiddle without my ult. Could maybe, but not gonna risk it. Right now I'm playing extremely safe. My entire team is just, you know, spam pinging the fucking Baron. FYI, they don't have anything that can take the Baron right now. If Nasus goes there and just Qs it, it's gone, dude. So yeah, I then just come here casually. They don't have any wards on me. Failed to kill that one. Fiddle then gets a pretty nice ult off, but I'm like, yo, ain't gonna have any on that. Walk back in. Kill Fiddle. Walk back in. With my E and Q combo. Fucking tear them up. One thing a lot of people actually don't know about Shyvana is that her general damage, like damage from her passive, or like the burn from the E. The thing where she does like which one is it? Shyvana's basic attacks deals some of the max % health damage. It's so broken even on AP Shyvana. Because it just deals extra damage depending on how much HP they have. Like 3%, that's almost like... That's so insane. Like, I can't explain how insane that actually is. Now I get ulted here. Because no one is focusing. Fucking Twitch just tearing us up. They all are like, Yasuo going in, Yasuo no. If we kill Twitch, Yasuo doesn't live. Now luckily, Tristana lives and Nasus... I think Nasus actually dies, right? Yeah, he doesn't have the Baron buff. So we only have one Baron buff located on Tristana. Now, I don't know if you know this. Guess who has the most deaths on our team? It is, funnily enough, Tristana. The one person who dies the most got our Baron buff. Then what does she do? She actually does something! Which is amazing, like this is actually game-changing what happens right here. She dies, which is fucking AIDS, but you know, Nasus being Nasus just hops the fuck off. That's such a good job right here. I have to say, even though he was such a shithead throughout the entirety of the game, the thing he does here just kinda saves him. Not quite, but kinda saves him. At this point, I'm thinking, what can we do? I can go Responser's Fiddle bot. Said it's already rotating bot, why would I go bot? So I got some pretty strong laners with me right now. Like a reasonably strong Senna. Not fit, but she's strong enough to be able to slow the enemy. I'm like, I'm just gonna camp here, try and see if I can get up my stacks. And then leave mid because, you know, they all respawn, so just kind of no reason to stay, but my team, of course, is gonna stay. Not gonna make it easy for me. Then, you know, do this little hack. You actually get a bit of you know, what's it called? Fury. Fiddle then ults me, and I then, like, basically about to one-shot him. If he didn't have Hourglass there, he actually dies. So I'm just like, alright, get some nice damage in. I think no, I die here. Again, nothing really happened there that could have changed it. I should have gone out, but just tried to get out and then go in, but yeah, whatever. That was my fault, right? Like, that was basically the team fault. They all extended mid, they died, they basically got the ball rolling, and we died. Now, one thing I don't think my team is realizing at this point is that I'm extremely fed. And Nasus is also getting pretty fed at this point. I think he has like 700 stacks or something. But what they also don't realize is that I'm basically... I think I'm at this point like 2 levels up on Fiddlesticks. And I'm Shyvana. So I'm gonna do extra bonus damage to Drake. So my Drake snipe is gonna be so much powerful. And guess what's coming up? That's right, it's Elder Drake. I don't know if we have the time of objective timers. They're not anywhere to be seen. Drake is coming up. My team then dies. Tristana just dies here, which is fuck. Trying to keep him off. Now that was an unempowered E. And at this point I'm like, yeah, we lost. Because you know that happens, and it'll just that, and whatever happens, right? I then realized that if I don't get to get my Drake form here soon, this game is gonna be over, like, real soon. You just noticed that damage that I just did on Shin, right? Insane. Fiddle tries to do something there, and I'm just like, nah, fam. In case you wonder why I went stopwatch, was basically to get some armor and damage and cooldown reduction. And then, right now I am level 16 and Fiddle's level 15. So I go back here. I think I buy my stopwatch fully to get the last bit of like source sort of in. I then realize, you know, we can win this game right here. This is the game deciding moment. If I can snipe this Drake, I win. I instant win if I get this Drake. Because I have Drake form ready. So I realize how low it is, I just go for it and I get it. And stopwatch. Insta killing everyone on the fucking team. I get a triple kill. And then, you know, get a one in. Kill Shen. That's a quarter, basically. And then I try and get this one, but Zed gets it. At this point, I'm like, yes, the game is over. And it is, because I have Elder Buff. I have like 358 AD. And it's like, and I have quite the amount of armor, so they're not gonna one-shot me. Bit of health as well. I think I have like 2,300 health, right? Shit. Yeah, 2,400 almost. HP. I have Elder Buff. I am basically a god. I could have gone back and gotten a like a lot of the death cap, but at this point, like, there's no reason to. I'm just gonna end the game. Buff up the score just a bit, and my team, like, Senna and Zed didn't come, but we end the game and we win. Throughout the entirety of this game, I was getting flamed and spam pinged. But I won because I played Shyvana. So basically, never give up if you're playing Shyvana. You're gonna outscale pretty much everyone. I really don't think there's one champion that can outscale you. Maybe like Thassus or Veigar, that's kind of it. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time.